A Norman woman who says she fought for her life and her unborn child's the night her partner died is now asking the court to reduce her sentence. We first introduced you to Kibrianna Boyd in 2023. Tonight, Brenna Rose brings us an update on her attempt to seek sentencing relief under Oklahoma's Survivors Act.
When we spoke with Kibrianna Boyd 2 years ago, she said that she was fearful for her life and her unborn babies that night in July 2020.
I had no doubt in my mind that man was going to kill me and my baby.
She was 8 months pregnant and would deliver her baby behind bars. She was convicted of second-degree murder in the death of her partner, Lewis Raynard Williams, and sentenced to life in prison with all but 20 years of her sentence suspended. Now her attorneys have filed an application to have that sentence shortened.
As a pro-life state in Oklahoma, I feel like this doesn't represent our values, how we treated Ms. Boyd in the criminal justice system.
Boyd is seeking a modification under the Oklahoma Survivors Act, which allows courts to revisit and potentially modify sentences if domestic abuse was a substantial contributing factor in the offense.
She had wounds all over her body, defensive wounds, the night that she was arrested. She was dragged through the house, strangled. It's just so obvious that it was a life and death struggle, and she was fighting for her life, not only her life, but her and her baby's life.
The Cleveland County District Attorney's Office says in part, there is no documented domestic violence history between Boyd and Williams. And that's something Assistant District Attorney Jacoby Watley told us back in 2023.
It's not supported by her statements that she made to law enforcement in her interview with law enforcement that she made to the Norman Police Department. It's not supported by the 911 phone call. It's not supported in the statements that her children made who were there that night.
But Boyd's attorneys have submitted a 169-page filing with what they believe is evidence of abuse throughout the pair's 7-year relationship. Included police reports and emergency service records, prior protective orders and violence against Williams' previous partner, and photos from the night Boyd was arrested. She told us back in 2023 that she was stabbed in the stomach during the final altercation with Williams.
I had a nick on my belly. And also I was in labor pain.
That nick on her belly, the Cleveland County DA's office describes as a small, superficial scratch to her stomach.
It is a puncture wound to her 8-month pregnant stomach. I feel that when we start arguing about whether or not someone's been stabbed enough, that we're not arguing the right things, right? Like, how much more should she have been stabbed in the pregnant stomach to gain the opportunity at sentencing relief?
The application requests Boyd's sentence be reduced to 25 years or less and argues that time served is just and appropriate.